Yo soy Erika.
Y yo soy Rebel.
And together we are
MangoLuna.
That's a good song. Hey guys, so we are talking today. Somebody asked us to talk about the remedies that we can use with Savila and or Aloe Vera, right? Is
Yes.
this in English?
Yeah, habla más en español cuando quieras porque...
Va a valer madre ahora.
Ay, okay. I'm going to step out of the camera for a minute because I'm going to get some aloe vera that we actually have here at La Botanica right behind us so that we can actually give you a visual because we know y'all like to see things.
Yes, you do. There's Rebel with the Savila. She's bringing it here. So Richie is the one that wanted to ask this question, asked this question. There she is. So thank you for that question. So therefore, we're going to talk about how you can use this beautiful plantita that it can grow easily in your backyard. You got to take care of her.
I have some growing in my house by a well-lit window.
I have it outside.
I have it both, inside and outside.
Yeah. So this beautiful plantita Savila is ancient, right? It's beautiful. Let me show you in case that you guys have never
It
seen
has
it.
piquitos.
Yeah, this can get pretty strong. So the way you want to cut this is also either you always ask permission to the plantita before you cut anything, whether it's rosemary, whether it's whatever it is, before you open the ground up, our Mother Earth. Make sure you ask her for permission. And
how would you can you give us an example of how you ask?
Yeah. So what I do, I would have asked Savilita, like the Savila, okay, Savila, can I have a little piece? I'm gonna be using this for medicine for myself, for the community, things like that, and say thank you for all your nutrients you're about to give me, thank you, and then you cut it at the very bottom of it. You don't go cut it here. You can if you wanted to, but you can use the whole thing and from the very bottom of the plant. You know how the plant has several layers?
Yeah.
You always want to get it from the very bottom of it.
Okay, but for example, I mean, for me personally, I sometimes just need a tiny bit, so I'll go here, and then like a week later, I'll go here the next day.
That's nice. Yeah. You can do that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but for these purposes, I will suggest that you cut the whole little leaf because we're gonna scoop the whole thing, and you're gonna put it in a jar at your house. Yes, that's what I like to do. So, so what you do, you cut the top and you cut the bottom, right? First you cut the bottom, and then you cut the sides right here where the thorns are at. And then after that, you want to just cut it in half, like slices in half if you can. And then get a spoon and just go get all the beautiful nutrients from inside the plantita. The Savila, which is 99% of the Savila inside of it, the gel, is water, which is really why it's so helpful for our skin and for our bodies, even inside.
Yes, and
yeah,
so for Natalie, who works here at Botanica, she'll take one and she'll put it in her smoothie. So she'll do what you did, open it up, and then she'll throw it in her smoothie.
So you can do that. That promotes, when you want to boost your immune system, you can do that 2 to 3 times a week. If any constipation, this will also help on that. Of course, it helps your skin from the in out, which you want to do that too. Masks
It
too.
makes really good like eye cream. If you have really puffy eyes, it's so cooling that you can put it underneath your eyes, and it really helps. And it also even helps kind of tighten the skin.
Yeah, it does. So if you want to cut that off, put it in a little jar if you want to, and put it in la casita, somewhere fresh, or you can put it in the refrigerator. Like Rebel said, you can just get your fingertips and put it under your eye for inflamación.
Yes.
Para quitar la inflamación.
Sí.
You can do that. Y para las arruguitas, which the wrinkles, I don't mind. I mean, as we age, and one thing that I've learned, so kind Rebel, she has helped me a lot to be more kind to myself when it comes about wrinkles. You know, I am 40. I just turned 41, and thank you for everybody wishing me happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank you,
Erika.
thank you. Yesterday, so I feel
Beautiful and wonderful.
beautiful. Thank you. Yes, with starting to love myself as I'm becoming an elder, right? And this beautiful process, instead of just being so stuck on the youth, like you were saying earlier, on the youth, it's beautiful to be young, right? But it's also beautiful to grow older.
Yes, every age is beautiful.
Yeah, and in our culture, in our community, a lot of the communities, right, we do respect our elders, so therefore I'm entering that beautiful stage, and thank you for helping me out with that.
Of course.
I wanted to say that.
I think what I had told you earlier was what's really frustrating with the society at large and popular culture is there's an obsession with youth, and so when you don't really feel that until you become 35, and oftentimes you don't feel it even as you're a man until much later, because men are allowed to be older, because when they look older, oh, it's attractive, it's sexy, it's handsome, it's whatever, you know. But when women get older, it's like, oh, well, you've passed your prime kind of bullshit, you know. And the thing is like, you know, you don't really realize it until you yourself like start to become 35 in your 40s, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, like the society really does put too much emphasis on looking young. Like there's like, I know people who are 20 who cannot outrun people in their 50s, and like people who are in their 50s who are way more youthful than people who are younger, but it's this obsession with like looking young, you know,
you're right.
and not honoring our faces and as our bodies as they shift, and knowing that they're like almost like and they're almost like marks of being a warrior and like living through all the things that you live through. You know, so many people. It was your daughter who, Jessica, who helped me when she said something like, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, 38 or something. She goes, well, you're so lucky that you even got there, because how many people didn't even make it to 38?
That's a beautiful thing to remember. Yeah. So going back to this, so you can also do, and we're gonna talk more about the youth. I think we should do another segment of this, because there's a lot to talk about this. So you can do a scrub with this, and what you do, let me get the exact recipe for that, so I don't want to give you guys. So the scrub, you can do two different kinds. You can either do like half a cup or más o menos, right, of Savila, a cup of sugar, raw sugar, because you want the you know,
the granules or something like that, whatever that word is.
And 2 tablespoons of lemon. Now the lemon, what's gonna do is gonna take away the scars.
Skin cells that are like,
and you know how some of the scars you get, it's a different color, right? Yeah, see, there you go.
This is a burn that I got that I actually put aloe vera on right away.
There you go. You can use it for burns. So with this, you just mix it and you put it in your skin for 10-15 minutes on you can even put it on your little face, right, and on your stretch marks. For me, on my stomach, for my girls, right, being pregnant, I got this. And so the lemon is going to take the discoloration of the scars. The sugar, of course, is going to help you, ¿cómo se dice? Exfoliate. And
I said in Spanish, exfoliación.
Exfoliar.
Exfoliar.
Se me fue la onda. Y la sábila, what it does, it goes into your skin and it starts to heal and give you all those, it hydrates your beautiful skin.
Yes, this is one of the most hydrating things you can have, like next to watermelon.
Yeah, no kidding. Also for the acne, just go ahead and put it direct on the little acne. It helps because it has so many beautiful, put it closer to the camera so they can see it over here.
Let's show you. Okay, and then,
so as she's showing you, you can put that even under your eye, like she said, but in the morning and in the evening, do it so you can take that away. You can put it on burns. There you go. And if for people with oily skin, what you can do, I can just put the Savila by itself on your little face as a moisturizer. Because I know when you have oily skin, you can't use a lot of the products out there, but why not use Savila,
right? Because this is not, like, my hand is not sticky either.
No.
What I love about it is it's like not sticky. It's just gonna go right into my hand and moisturize, and I don't have to go like, ooh, let me go wash my hands.
Also, it can lower cholesterol. So you go 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, just taking it or put it in your smoothie, like the Rebel did say. It's also good for rheumas and introduce inflammation. And for that, what you want to do is use it 2 to 3 ounces of juice a day. You can actually put it in
That's
juice.
ounces for those English speakers out there.
So I would go and buy one and keep it at your house. Burns, cuts, and bruises, just go ahead and rub it on it. Hair, just the way Rebel was showing you. Go ahead, do it again.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of sticking my finger in there, you know, nothing new.
And it's it is slimy, which I love, and that's a hydration part of the water.
Not sticky.
Yeah. So, and that's what you do. And what it does, I mean, if you have a little bit of frizzy hair, you can take that away. If you don't want it, I don't mind it. My hair is the way it is, and I love it, right? But you can also use it if you don't have enough, like, oh my God, I gotta go, and I don't have any hair product or anything like that in my hair like this. Ve afuera, get your plantita. I mean, look at Rebel, and she's looking fly as hell.
And it moisturizes it at the same time, which so many other like hair products dry your hair out.
Yeah.
Where this is like help styling and hydrating my hair at the same time.
That's
and
right.
It's like, and it's natural. The goddesses gave it to us.
The last thing that I'm gonna say, no, right? you can, for a mask to soften your little face, again, 2 tablespoons of Savila, 1 tablespoon of sugar and or salt in this case. Don't add the lemon if you're gonna use the salt. Just the sugar or the salt, one or the other, and 2 tablespoons of the raw coconut milk too. I know, so that you put on your beautiful skin and let it dry for, I would say, 10-15 minutes, I would say, and then you just get it off with a little warm towel. I would say hot towel, but don't like burn your skin. So I would do warm towel, not room temperature, but warm, and you can go ahead and take it off like that. And so what's the salt again is gonna do the exfoliation. The milk is gonna help you hydrate, and the Savila, 99% water. That's Savila again. So that's the few things that you can do with Savila. Mama, this is some of the things I learned from mi maestra Rita in Mexico. She has a Facebook website, and Toñita too. I will put the Facebook website there that you can do. They're from Albuquerque. Well, Rita is from Mexico, and Toñita is from Albuquerque. Indigenous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman, beautiful energy. So those some of the stuff that you can do with Savila. Just don't bite it.
I mean, like you can, but it doesn't taste good. It doesn't really taste like anything, actually.
Well, it has like the little texture, right? It leaves like a leathery texture in your mouth afterwards. But again, look at it. Look at her hair. Looks fly as hell. Look at that. See? Thank you, Rebel, for beauty. And it's better just like this. And to conserve it again, put it in a jar and save it. Please don't waste any of it. And if you have too much, share the wealth.
You go to the beach or you go out and you're like got a lot of sun, I will come home and I will take a piece like this and I will put it all over my body, or like my shoulders or my cheeks, the places that get the most sun, and cool it. And Amanda likes to actually put it in the refrigerator to keep it even extra cool, so that when you go to put it on, like if you have a sunburn or a burn of any kind, that you put it on it. It's just so healing, and also just relieves that like symptoms of a burn, whether it's a sunburn or an actual burn from a flame or the oven. I love this stuff. I've been using this for years.
And once you cut it, please don't just waste it by throwing it away. So that is it for how to use Savila, one of the beautiful Mother Nature gifts that she's given us. So thank you, Mother Nature, and thank you, Richie, for asking this question. And
tune in, stay tuned, follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
YouTube,
Facebook,
hello.
YouTube. Subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, comment,
share the wealth. We're like whoever you think needs a little bit sprinkle of love, self-love, happiness, funness,
good vibes,
badassery, queendomness, and all in their world. Share it.
Love ya.
Ciao.